Hello and welcome to the first episode of the CDD, also known as the Clade Deep Dive. This series will be focused on analyzing a single clade and looking at all the species of that clade. This is inspired by Project Rose's Clade Spotlight video, so thanks to them. For more info, I highly recommend watching his video. If you couldn't already tell, this video is about the primitive Corticanoa. To get a better understanding of what exactly this creature is, you should check out the second episode of Project Syntar on this YouTube channel. Sorry for the shameless promotion. Let's get to some of the species inside this clade. Some Corticanoa could have evolved to be smaller and more sandy-colored as to not get noticed by the competition in the early Primordian. This would help when the first active predators came about. As well, this species name is called Corticanoas minimus. On the other hand, some Corticanoas could become way larger than their other counterparts, rivaling the size of a pumpkin or watermelon in some cases. They could do this to eliminate the threat of competition. Once active predators came about, lots of these guys went extinct, as a slow-moving, large nutritious animal won't go unnoticed by a hungry predator. This species name is called Corticanoas maximus. The Corticanoa could have some planktonic relatives as well, repurposing their locomotive parts into a swimming limb. They would swim about the currents of the oceans in large numbers. They would be tiny, almost microscopic. This species' name would be Corticanoas planktonus. Meet Corticanoas bilaterus. It acts as a missing link between the Corticanoa and its bilateral descendants. It has moved its eye and mouth to the front of its head, and has begun to form two limbs for shoveling food into its mouth. These limbs may be extended in the case of clammy-scrap or removed like in the case of the bilate worm. Now let's move on to the fan-made / suggested, but still canon, species. Created by Mr. Platt 2, meet Corticanoas saltus. It has evolved a symbiotic relationship with a gut bacteria that produces gas. The bacteria produces gas which the Corticanoa provides shelter and nutrition. When needing to cross large distances, the animal expels the gas, causing a leap in the air. Due to the advent of active predators, they have learned to stick their needle-like legs under the sand, so when they leap up, it creates a cloud of sandy dust to confuse or even blind the predator. And the final one for today, here is the Corticanoas servitoris. Idea by the Pancake Wizard. It lives in rocky areas where vision is limited, to help see over obstacles. It has evolved a periscopal structure that its eye is placed on top of. It can bend and lean the eye around and stretch and retract it. It can't retract it fully, however. Now with predators around, it can bury itself under the sediment, only leaving its eye above the surface, and wait for the predator to leave. That's all for this episode of CDD. Special thanks to Mr. Platt and the Pancake Wizard. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Project Syntar or CDD. Goodbye.